What is going on, y'all? Faiz Sports Talk back at it with another video talking, of course, some NBA, and here to talk about the filthy, disgusting, in a good way, play of one Luka Doncic down in Orlando in the NBA bubble, who he has been on an absolute tear, folks. And it's time to talk about if Luka's a top 5 player. It is time to talk about it, folks, because he's forcing us to. He just is. I'm sorry, he is. We got to talk about it. How good is Luka Doncic? Is he a top 5 player currently right now in the NBA? Let's discuss what is going on, y'all. If you are new to the channel, make sure to go ahead and subscribe if you have not done so. Turn on the post notifications because I do talk a lot of NBA on this channel, and the playoffs are right around the corner. And I'm going to bring you guys all the latest and greatest with the NBA playoffs, okay? So make sure you guys do that, and make sure that you guys are following me on my social media, folks. I'm very active on my Twitter, my Instagram. You guys need to follow me on there, okay? Reach out to me on there. Follow me. Links down below, as always. So with that being said, let's talk about Luka. Let's see where he stacks up. Okay, so first, let's just talk about how good Luka Doncic has been, folks, because he's just been unreal, especially down in Orlando in the bubble. Let me just read you his numbers, because you guys know I'm a numbers guy, right? So his last 5 games, or I should say his 5 games in the bubble, Luka's averaging, and this is points, rebounds, assists, 36, 14, and 19, which is what he put up against the Bucks. 19 assists, I think his career high, by the way. 29, 3, and 6, which was by far his worst game, and he still put up 29 points. And this was against the Clippers, the best perimeter defense in the NBA. We know with Kawhi, PG, Patrick Beverly, and all those guys. 34, 20, and 12. 48, and 11. 28, 13, and 10. So in the bubble, Luka's averaging 33.4 points, 9.6 rebounds, 11.6 assists. He's basically averaging a 33-point triple-double. That is ridiculous, okay? And on the year, that brings up his averages to 29, 9, and 9.5. 9 assists and 9.5 rebounds. Folks, Luka is stupid good, okay? And it's crazy because he's only 21. And so I question and ask myself, like, how much better can he get if he's already this good, right, at this age? And it's like, is he going to average like a 35, 15, and 15 season or something like that? Because we know Russell Westbrook obviously averaged a triple-double multiple years, but man, Luka just puts up monster numbers, and it's unreal. And you know what's crazy about Luka is, at least with Russ, and I'm only comparing him to Russ because Russ is the last guy we know we've seen put up these gargantuan numbers, is at least with Russ, he's a freak athletically. You know, he's just got blazing speed and just ridiculous overall package in terms of, you know, what he can bring to the table. But just physically, he looks the part. He doesn't look like a normal guy, right? Because obviously he's an NBA player. The thing with Luka is where is Luka that gifted physically? He's not the strongest. You know, he's not the fastest. He's not the quickest. I mean, just, you know, looks-wise, his body-wise, he doesn't have all these muscles and everything, and he's not jacked like these other guys. Luka's just smart, really, really smart, has great basketball IQ and instinct, and he just knows how to play the game at his speed, at his level. And that's crazy to me because, like I said, he does not look the part physically, and he's still able to dominate the game. So with that being said, let's try to answer the question now if Luka Doncic is a top 5 player in the NBA. Because right now, to me, I believe he's a top 10 player. You have to make him a top 10 player with just the way he's playing. I just don't think you can get around it. So the question becomes top 5 now. And for me, I've got my list, and it's a changing list all the time. So I'm going to show you guys this list, but I want to keep in mind here, there's a lot of guys this year that are not playing that are top 5 players. So obviously Kevin Durant comes to mind, and then Steph Curry comes to mind, right? So we have to take that into account. And so when I take a look at the list, and here's my list right here, let me bring it up for you guys. These are my top 7 players, and you won't see Luka on this list, but there's a reason why, and then I'm going to include him. But we've got the top 7 players that I feel very confident and strongly about, and that's why I've got a line here, because after that, it gets kind of hard. So you got LeBron, KD. Remember, KD's hurt, but KD's a top 2, 3 player when he's healthy. Kawhi, Giannis. I believe, for me, this is my order, guys. But again, some people have Giannis at 2 or 3 or even 1. But Giannis and then AD, then Harden, and then Steph. And then after that, there's this range here with Dame, Russ, and Embiid. Now, right now, Luka, I had believed he had catapulted himself into this range where he's definitely top 10, right? He's definitely top 10, and you could definitely say I take him over Embiid, Jokic, and these guys. And now I'm going to say absolutely I take him over Russell Westbrook. So Damian Lillard, would you take him over Luka Doncic? It's tough, right? Maybe you're going back and forth on it. But even if you do, are you taking Luka over these guys now? Are you taking him over Steph? Probably not. Taking him over Harden? Probably not. AD, Giannis, Kawhi, KD, LeBron. And you will notice the top 5 guys are all two-way players. Okay? LeBron, KD, Kawhi, Giannis, and AD are all two-way players. Then we've got Harden and Steph, who are just obviously just magicians offensively and just elite. And then Luka's there. And that's the one weakness in Luka Doncic's game, is that he's still not an elite defender. And he needs to improve there. And so to me, if the question is Luka Doncic a top 5 player already? I believe the answer is no, not yet. He is a top 10 player right now, according to that list that I'm looking at right now. Probably a top 8 player. So right behind Dame and Steph. So maybe 9 actually. So he's a top 10 player, but he's in that 8 to 9 range. Okay. And so to me, he improves his defense. He's going to move himself up there. And again, a lot of these guys on this list have gotten there also because of accolades, right? So Luka needs to start winning MVPs. Luka needs to start getting all NBA first teams, etc., and etc. All these guys on this list, they've got those type of accolades. And so I'm sure Luka will have them. It's going to come. But to answer the question, not yet. He's a top 10 player, but not top 5 yet. Let me know what you guys think, if you agree or disagree. As always, thanks for watching.